It may be late, it may be out of date, but it's time to do a first time ever, and it is ranking every Scottish Premiership home kit the 2022-23 season. Now, it is literally like 7 months out of date, but I've never done it. I thought I'd do it. It goes in alphabetical order, I believe, doesn't it? Aye, it does. It does. So we're going to start with Aberdeen, A, and we're going to finish at St Mirren. There's 12 to go, because if you know the league, you know there's 12. So we've got S, A, B, C, D. And I'm not going to put any bias into this. I'm literally just going to say if it's a good kit or not. Because, I mean, you could easily sit here and say, well, I hate most of the teams in the league, so let's put them on the D. That would be some people's mentality, but with me, I'm going to actually rank them on kits. I don't think any of them are going to get an S, personally, but we'll see. We'll see. Kick it off with Aberdeen. I actually think it's a good kit. It's kind of like, it reminds me like of an away Ajax or like a Denmark home kit. And I think it's pretty well done. I'm going to put them in the B category. I think it's a nice kit. It's better than, what they've had in recent years, just like the plain red, which is been alright with the white on the shoulders, and was it Saltire Energy, I believe it is, was their sponsor there for a number of bunch of years. But I like it. It makes a good change, and if you were to rate it out of 10, you'd probably give it a 7. I think 7 would be fair. 6 or a 7. Next up, Celtic. Daft a bit. They've got the Adidas. It's the same kit every year. It truly is the same kit every year. And maybe Celtic fans will say Rangers kits are the same stuff every. I would actually disagree. I feel like Rangers do change their kits up. Like last year, the writing was in gold. I literally feel like every year it is the same kit for Celtic. Now, of course, sponsors change it up, but it seems like Celtic have been daft a bit for like a decade. Literally. And I'm not saying sponsors everything, but I do not like their kit. I feel like there's so much better you can do with green and white. I don't like the colour green for obvious reasons, but like if you look at Hibs' kit, that looks so much better than that. It truly does. It truly does. Next up, we've Dundee United. I like orange and black, but I feel like their best kits were about 6, 7 years ago. What was it? The kit they had? It was like like a quarter black, quarter orange, and it was flipped the other way diagonally. Or some where they just fade it into each other and they had the colour as their logo. But for this one, it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. I'm going to put it behind Aberdeen here. Hearts again. It's same old. But I think like the Dundee United one, it is very, very simple, in my opinion. Next up, we've got Hibs. Like I say, I think they've done much better with the green and white than what Celtic have done. And is it one of the better Hibs kits? I do. I think with the fading of the green, it does look better. I'm going to put it in behind the Aberdeen one. Next up, we've got Kelly. Just your standard blue with white doing it. What's the sponsor? I can't even read that. It's something. It's a bakery, isn't it? Or is it a taxi company? I can't remember. Either way, I'm going to put it in C. It's not that good. Livingston's kit. I think Livy, like they do a good on away kit. When you've got the black and you've got the gold or the yellow, black and yellow, as was Khalifa would say. But I mean, as for Livy, it's Davy Martindale, and he would say hee haw, 13 pence VAR. I'm going to put this top of C. We've got Motherwell. Just there's just a lack of creativity with these kits, isn't there? I mean, you've got all these colours. Like it's a very vibrant league, and yet no one's really grabbed it by the scruff of the neck. Personally, sponsored by Paycare, I'm going to put them in between Livy and Killy. Now, the next kit I'm actually currently wearing it is the Rangers home kit, of course, and I think it is pretty simple. I do like the fact you've got the white sleeves with the red stripes. So I'm going to put it top of B. Will it be eclipsed in the next three choices? Probably not. We've got Ross County again. They keep the same shit every year. They've got the RSE sponsor, but I'm not a fan of the colours. I'm going to put it in there. Next up with St Johnstone. You look at the three blue kits that you've got, which is St Johnstone, Kelly, and us. St Johnstone is by far the blandest, but I think the blandness almost helps it beat the Killy one. And as for St Mirren, we have got black and white with red around the sleeves and the neck. Very similar to your F1, the AlphaTauri colour scheme this year, where they've just slapped red on it because what's the sponsor called? Can't even remember what the sponsor's called. Romex or something? Not Rolex. It's something. What is it? Is it Rolex? No, it's no Rolex, but no, St Mirren aren't sponsored by them because they're pumping millions into F1. They're not pumping millions into St Mirren. Make St Mirren great again. But as for their kit, I'm going to put it top of C. And that may look very biased. It may. That's the truth. That is the truth.